Have you ever wondered if life could be more like a game than you think? A game that you are already playing, even if no one ever gave you the rules? Most people wake up each day reacting to what happens to them, chasing money, time, and peace, but never realizing they can change how the game is played. The truth is, life is not random. It follows certain rules that are always working, whether you see them or not. Once you understand them, you stop feeling like a piece being moved by the world, and you start becoming the one who moves the pieces yourself. The first rule is that your attention shapes your direction. Think of your attention like a flashlight in a dark room. Wherever you point the light, you see more of that thing. If you spend all your energy worrying about what you lack, you will keep noticing lack everywhere. But if you point your attention toward something helpful or positive, you start finding ways to move forward. Attention is like the steering wheel of your life. It tells your mind where to go, and your actions follow. For example, Lola used to scroll on her phone every night and feel lost about her job. One day, she decided to do one small thing differently. She put her phone away early, wrote one page of ideas, and sent a message to a friend she trusted. That simple act opened new opportunities within weeks. She did not fix everything at once, but she changed her direction, and that was enough to begin. The second rule is that your brain builds stories before it sees proof. Our minds like to organize the world into patterns because it makes life easier to understand. If your story says, "I always fail," your brain will look for reasons to prove that story right. It will notice mistakes and ignore successes. But if you change the story, your brain will start noticing new evidence. You can do this with what I call the 3-line rewrite. First, write the old story. For example, "I always mess up." Then write a truer story. "Sometimes I make mistakes, but I can learn." Finally, write one new action that supports that truth. Like, "When I mess up, I fix one thing within a day." Leo once believed that people could not be trusted, and that belief made him close himself off. When he rewrote his story, he decided to start small by greeting people kindly while keeping healthy boundaries. Over time, he built real friendships. Changing his story changed the way he experienced the world. The third rule is that your emotional state tunes your thoughts, just like a radio. When you are tired, anxious, or angry, you attract thoughts that match those feelings. When you are calm, you think more clearly and see better options. Before you try to change your thoughts, take care of your state. Move your body, breathe slowly, drink water, or walk outside for a few minutes. A simple breathing technique can help. Inhale for 2 counts, hold for 2 counts, then exhale for 4 counts, and repeat it several times. Albert used to freeze before presentations, and every time his nerves would take over, he started practicing deep breathing and short walks before meetings. His fear did not vanish, but he gained control. He learned that calming the body helps calm the mind. The fourth rule is that life acts like a mirror, showing you what you believe inside. The world does not punish you, it reflects you. When you expect the worst, you usually see more problems. When you begin to believe in possibility, new doors appear. Life is fair in the sense that it always returns what you project, and that gives you power to change what comes back. The mirror is not here to judge you, it is here to teach you. When something goes wrong, ask yourself 4 questions. What actually happened? What am I feeling right now? What small step can I take to improve it? Who or what can help me? Sam, a small business owner, once felt crushed by low sales. Instead of calling himself a failure, he asked these questions. He realized he could post short product videos, ask friends to share them, and stop comparing himself to others online. Within a few weeks, sales began to rise. The mirror gave feedback, and Sam used it to grow. The fifth rule is to decide instead of hope. Hoping keeps you waiting, but deciding moves you forward. A real decision means you stop leaving space for doubt. You might not control every detail, but you choose who you will be while life unfolds. A decision is not, I want to be healthy, but I am becoming someone who takes care of my body. You can follow a simple formula. First, name your outcome clearly. Second, define the kind of person who achieves it. Third, create one small daily ritual that proves you mean it. Finally, review your progress once a week. Tina wanted to improve her health, so she decided to be a walker. She walked 15 minutes every night, even when it rained. When it snowed, she walked in the mall. Each Sunday, she added 1 minute. After 3 months, she did not need motivation because her new identity carried her forward. Let me tell you a story that ties these rules together. Alex felt trapped by debt and work stress. Instead of scrolling through his phone at night, he used the first rule and placed his attention on a single next step. He made a list of his bills and sent one email asking for a payment plan. It was uncomfortable, but it gave him clarity. The next week, he changed his story from I always fall behind to I am learning to manage money. When a late fee appeared, he called the company that same day and politely asked for a one-time removal, which they granted. That single result helped rebuild his confidence. Then he used the third rule and practiced deep breathing before making difficult calls, which helped him stay calm. As weeks passed, he saw how fear made him rush and forget things. That was the mirror teaching him to slow down. Finally, he made a firm decision to become a person who finishes what he starts. He created an evening routine using a timer, worked in focused blocks, and built a habit of consistency. 6 months later, he was no longer reacting to life. He was creating it, to put everything together. Remember this simple roadmap. First, guide your attention toward what helps. Second, rewrite your old story and repair small mistakes quickly. Third, care for your emotional state before trying to think clearly. Fourth, treat life as a mirror that shows you what to learn, not who to blame. And fifth, make firm decisions and prove them with small daily actions. These are not tricks, they are habits that build over time. You do not need to master them all at once. Start with one today. Set a 2-minute goal, breathe, and take your first small step. Every step you take toward awareness changes the way life responds to you. You are not behind, and it is never too late to begin. Life is not here to punish you, but to show you how powerful you already are when you take responsibility for your focus, your stories, and your choices. Each day is a chance to steer again, to look into the mirror with honesty, and to practice being the person you wish to become. Thank you so much for watching. If this story spoke to you, please like and subscribe for more content that inspires reflection and growth. Until next time, keep projecting your best self into the world.